We are with World 122 Junior Featherweight Champion Nonito Donaire Jr. Nonito, here you are in New York. It looks like from right now the fight's going to go through with Rigondeaux. Talk to me about just your stance on Nevada testing. I know you've been saying that you were adamant about a clean sport and making sure that the sport is conducted with integrity. Was that a major sticking point for you, that there would seem to be a holdup with the testing?
For me, it's a voluntary thing. But he came out and said, "I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that." And then we negotiated that we both will take the test. And then at the last minute, he plays the little game. So for me, I think it's good to be tested. I think that both of us, at this level, we're the main event, HBO, and people are watching. And these guys are taking tests. I think that it can I don't know, can hopefully that people will start to do that. Like clean sports. I think that it's important to me. I know it's important to me, and I think that it's a big part of it being a fighter.
Now, of course, you're fighting Guillermo Rigondeaux. I talked to Robert when Robert was here with Mikey Garcia, and he said that he felt that Rigondeaux was a tougher fight than Abner Mares. Do you feel that?
I think so, because he's a smarter guy. Abner is one of those guys that comes in. Don't get me wrong. Both guys are going to be tough fights, and I would love to fight both guys to make it happen. I want to make those fights happen. But Rigondeaux is more of a boxer guy, and he thinks, and he has pretty good pop in his hands, but I don't think that he has the ability to get me with those counters that he does with other guys. With Abner, he comes out there. In terms of I guess what I'm trying to say is, in terms of boxing ability and difficult in fights. For the whole fight last year, Nishioka was the toughest fight that I went and felt that it was a tough fight, because I had to use a lot of my skills. I had to use a lot of my intelligence and setting up. It took me a long time to get him out. But Matabula, Vasquez, and Arce, it looks like they were tough and all that stuff, but it didn't give me that sense of I had to pull out everything that I have. And with Nishioka, I had to bring out all my cards. And I think that it's going to be the same thing with Rigondeaux as compared to Mares, where Mares would just come in and we already know what to expect from him.
As far as you know right now, has the VADA agreement been resolved, that whole situation with Rigondeaux? Or are you still waiting to see it all resolved?
Well, we already sent the paper. We sent in English and Spanish, because I guess that was a problem or whatever it was. So they should have signed it today. And if if they haven't signed it tomorrow, I'm gonna make them sign it right there and then, or I'm gonna pull out of the fight. Like I said, I don't need him. We can always get anybody out there. But you're gonna give me your word about it and do it. I think that it's good. You're gonna announce this and then you're gonna pull out. For me, they're gonna find me a fight at any moment. April 13 is my date.
Yeah.
So if they don't want to make it happen, and if they're ready and clean themselves up or something, or whatever, it feels like they're stalling time for me, but there's a lot of, like I said, he needs me. He needs this fight more than I need this fight.
Well, there's a lot to celebrate, though, for you right now. Of course, 2 nights before your fight, you're going to be honored as the Boxing Writers Association of America Fighter of the Year. Only the second Asian in, I think, 80-something years that they've been handing out this award that will be receiving this award. We all know who the other one is. Talk to me about that honor. Like, really, that means you've made it. You've really made it in the sport.
I'm just blessed, and I'm truly honored by it. It was kind of like an accidental thing, because I didn't really go for that. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to fight as much as I can. I want to fight the best opposition. Actually, if we had the fight with Rigondeaux and Mares, last year, but of course, negotiation would always break apart, and to me, I just tried my best, and that's what I'm gonna do this year. You know, and I'm really honored that that the boxing writers have given me that honor. You know, and you know, acknowledge my achievement for 2012. And I mean, it's just it's crazy because I don't think about that stuff. You know, but when it's been talked about, I'm like, wow, that's pretty crazy.
And of course, another thing to celebrate is you're about to be a father.
To me, that's pretty much not even the icing. That's just everything, you know. The icing, not you know, that's everything to me. That's why when they say, "Are you gonna fight this? Are you gonna fight that?" Like, all right, I'll fight, you know. But don't make it difficult for for me. You know, to me, what I'm looking forward to this whole year is my little baby boy. You know, I think that that there's just, no matter how bad a day can be, you know, when I think about my baby boy, you know, it just lightens up everything. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's my biggest achievement. That I guess it's just getting another chapter of my life, you know, and then that's being a father. And I want to do the best that I can. I want to support my kid the best that I can, you know, and I'm gonna be the best father that I can for him.
Look at this.